What's up guys, it's your boy CHELS123 back with another video. So it's going to be my Chelsea vs Fulham preview, but first I'm going to talk about our last game against PAOK. Sorry guys, I didn't upload it. I've been having problems with my internet and it only just got fixed today, so even the game was a while ago, I'm just uploading it now as my internet just got fixed today, so you know, like properly fixed. So it was a real good game. The score ended 4-0. Our starting lineup was Kepa, Emerson, Zabacosta, Christensen, Gary Cahill, Ross Barkley, Cesc Fabregas, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Cullen Hudson-Odoi, Willian and Olivier Giroud. So Chelsea started off pretty well. There was a red card for PAOK in the about 7th minute. One of their dudes got a red card, so that was, you know, mostly the game pretty much done. 27th minute, Giroud didn't score a bad goal. Pretty good, you know, we got the play under them, keep them playing real well, and then Giroud scored the first goal. And then not long after, about 10 minutes after, we're getting some more chances, you know, feeding all the balls through, and then Giroud got another goal. It was a nice volley. You know, he just played it through and just got the volley off. It was a nice goal from Olivier Giroud. You know, Chelsea was playing real well. Loftus-Cheek and stuff getting off the balls. Willian was getting off some nice balls, you know. We were playing real well. Cullen Hudson-Odoi had some chances at the crossbar. So yeah. And then on to the second half. Not long in, you know, we kept them playing well again. And then Cullen Hudson-Odoi finally got his first goal for Chelsea as an 18-year-old. That's real good for him to get a goal. All the fans were wrapped. I was pretty happy as well. I watched the highlights. You know, but it was a real good goal from Cullen Hudson-Odoi. He scored a nice goal, a banger of a goal, just easy finish, and just put it in the back in the net. So yeah, and then had a few changes, you know. Pedro, yeah. So Pedro and them came on. And then Morata and stuff. Yeah. Morata and Pedro, and then all of them. Morata came on and stuff, you know. We keep them playing well, and then not long after, Morata scored to make it 4-0. So real good game, you know. Pedro, Willian, all the team played pretty well. Nobody was bad. You know, Kepa was good. Emerson was playing real good. He's been playing real good in all the Europa League games. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you know, hopefully he can play more. He was a standout player in the game. Cullen Hudson-Odoi for an 18-year-old was an insane game. You know, he played real well, which was good. So yeah, guys, that's it for the PAOK. Now I'm going to be talking about our Fulham preview now. So, you know, Fulham done pretty average. You know, they came up. So they had a real bad start to the season last year in the championship. Then they got to the playoffs, and then they won the playoffs. So they were the last team in. You know, they've got some good players like Mitrovic and stuff on their team. Suri, Ryan Sessegnon, Andre Schürrle, who used to play in Chelsea. You know, Mitrovic and Schürrle have got most of their goals. Schürrle was a real good player back in Chelsea. You know, he moved to Germany, and then Fulham picked him up this season. So, you know, Andre Schürrle hasn't been playing well for that bad for Fulham. He's a good player. You know, they've got he's a technical player. You know, they've got Claudio Ranieri, who won the Premier League a few years ago with Leicester, which is you know, cool for them because they haven't been playing well. Their manager Kanovic got sacked, you know, so they bring him in. You know, they bring in Claudio Ranieri. He was a coach. He won the Premier League. That was an insane season he had with Leicester. You know, so now he's back with Fulham, which should be good for him. Hopefully Fulham can, you know, get better, and it'll be a good test. You know, it's a London derby, but Chelsea lost their last Premier League game, so hopefully they can win that game, and it's going to be a hard test because there's a lot of games this month with it coming up to December, you know, near Christmas. You know, Hazard should be back this game. You know, so we played real well in our last game where we won 4-0 against PAOK. You know, we should be able to beat Fulham because they haven't been playing too good so far this season. Because, you know, they came in, it's a lot different caliber to the championship. You know, they've got a lot different caliber, you know, to the championship as it is in the Premier League. They have some more players in their team, like I was talking about earlier. They have this guy called Kearney as well, who's not bad in their team. You know, they've got some good players that can play if they can play on the day. You know, so now when we're talking about Chelsea, they've been playing, you know, they played real good in their game against Palace the other day, but I reckon Hazard will be back. You know, Kepa, he's been playing well. Hopefully can keep consistency up. So I'm going to go for him in my goal. You know, hopefully we can get some plays. I'm going to go for Luiz and Rudiger. Even, you know, Christensen's a good player. They always pick Luiz, so they'll probably pick Luiz again. Hopefully we can play a bit of defence this game against Tottenham, because we were real poor against Tottenham. Then we'll go for Marcus Alonso and Azpilicueta again, which they had a rest, so they should be good. All our defence and stuff, you know, they should be well rested for this game. You know, I reckon because Barkley played the other day, they'll go for Kovacic again, and you know, because he plays most of Premier League games and he's been well rested. So I'm gonna go for Kovacic. Hopefully, Barkley, you know, sorry, not Barkley, sorry. Yeah, you know, Kovacic, because Barkley was rested the other day. So, played the other day. So they'll go for Kovacic because he is rested. And then they'll go for Jorginho because he was rested. And Kante, he was rested. So it'll be good for them to play. You know, they didn't play at all in their last game. So it'll be good for them rested. And then hopefully Hazard's back and Pedro. And because, you know, Giroud scored 2 goals in the other game. He's been playing real well, consistency lately, so I'm going to go for him, Olivier Giroud, to start in striker. I reckon we can beat them. Hopefully get the wide plays, just break them down pretty easily. You know, hopefully we can keep up progress, go back on form and get a win. I'm going to go for 2-0 Chelsea, so hopefully we can win, have a good game. It's at 1 AM New Zealand time and 12 PM England game, so hopefully it's going to be a real good time. Hopefully it's going to be a good game. Until next one, other CHELS, please like, comment, and subscribe. Later.